Virgo, this is your weekly tarot with Sky Sparrow. So a couple of messages came through right away as I was tuning into the collective of Virgo. I saw like books, the idea is like research. So whether it's online or in a book, you may be right now researching, looking into something, or you may be encouraged by spirit to look into something further. If there is something that you are wondering about or studying or thinking of studying, there is an indication of that from spirit. Next, we have the dolphin spirit. The pre-shuffled oracle card says this and that are true. And when I tuned into the card, I started hearing the Beatles song, Let It Be. So whatever, many of you may be in a situation where perhaps, let's say you don't see eye to eye or someone has a differing kind of viewpoint or opinion, or again, something you could be deciding on, oscillating between, take it as it resonates. It's this, the sense is that both considerations can be true simultaneously. And the song of Let It Be is like, simply to let that be, right? We don't necessarily have to be headstrong on one particular perspective. That's what came through. We are jumping into your general reading, Virgo. And right after this, thank you, Spirit, we are moving right into your love reading. So those looking for some guidance, clarity around a relationship, romantic or otherwise, it will be time-stamped below as well. But I'll be headed right into that after this. So to start off the reading, Virgos, all right, we have the Hanged Man here. So taking a pause, a timeout that you've deliberately or are being encouraged to deliberately take a pause, gaining a new perspective on something. In the original tarot, this person is placed themselves upside down, tied by the ankles to the knowledge of the tree of knowledge and wisdom, okay? And purposefully a pause to see the world from a different perspective, upside down, right? So we're seeing you either taking a pause and doing some introspection. Again, the consideration of perspectives is coming up, right? Or encouraged to do so. And at the base, well, we can see why. There is something that has or will be, I believe for many of you has already, some kind of a new initiation in your life, a new, could be in a new endeavor, passion project, work, love, relationship, whatever it means for you. And with that, Ace of Wands, the Eight of Swords. So you're very much caught up in the mind space, but to the extent where I just saw a spider's web, where it's kind of, you can get stuck in the web of thoughts. It's just too many opposing, clashing thoughts is what I'm getting. And I'm going back to what had come through earlier for you on the vision that I had, as well as this and that are true. So let's see what's going on for you, Virgo. Why are we caught up in the head? What are we considering around a new opportunity? All right, so coming out of a time of heartache or grief or pain, also coming out of this time of heart healing, it could be that some of you are saturated, spending too long a time in this process of heart healing or grief and pain, okay? Take as it resonates for you. It's not a personal reading here, but what I can see is we just had a repeat of the Eight of Swords. So when Spirit does this, 78 cards in the tarot. I'm using two different decks and I've shuffled twice. Here they are. Eight of Swords coming out again over something that was very painful that has come to an end. So, all right, this is what Spirit's saying. Right now, for some of you, you could be either holding yourself back from something new, a new potential coming in for you, because you're holding yourself hostage in your mind. Okay, it's you're limiting yourself. Or you could be, some of you, moving into that energy of staying there too long. And that was the essence I was just getting a minute ago. I don't know if I thought it or came out, but it was like, staying too long. When I was talking about the Three of Swords in reverse, saturating yourself in this grief, loss, pain, and that healing cycle. And it's like Spirit is just coming in over these 8 of Swords, which is the limiting beliefs and holding yourself hostage in the mind space, with the 10 of Swords up, like Spirit is like laying down the cards here, like on the poker table, and like I don't know the terminology of poker, I'm just seeing it in my head, but you know, whatever trumps, you know, Spirit's trumping your 8 of Swords and saying, I'm so sorry, but this is completely dead, done over. And this old energy is not going to serve you, nor is it, you know, serving you in being open to the things that we want to bring in for you. Spirit has a new spark of life here. Again, whether it is in something you're passionate about pursuing or a new love, there's something here Spirit wants to bring in for you and is calling attention to what's going on in your mind. And I'm just going to say, we are moving into the love reading, but the bottom of the deck is the Lovers. So just saying, this Ace of Wands for many of you could be new love. So what else, Spirit, do my Virgos need? Just look at this. My gosh. Like I can't even, the cards are, that was the Devil card that just flipped. This is like craziness. I'm taking these 3 here. It's what I'm led to. Wow, your energy, Virgo, what's going on with you? I can feel it. We have, all right. So what I'm seeing here is a sense right at the beginning. We have a 5 of Pentacles. So a sense of loss, abandonment, left out in the cold, not feeling supported, and scarcity or lack, right? On the material realm as well, perhaps for some. Now, this is coming in with the King of Swords, and you know, that's like you know, really getting clear, and actually I feel too is like having had to have healthy boundaries and being very strong in your standpoint could have led you to, you know, being abandoned or left alone, or in this very much downtrodden. I'm getting like a very, you know, low feeling, depressed almost. My heart goes out to you if that is, you're resonating. But I do want you to know that this is being drawn to tell you the 5 of Pentacles, there is a key here to unlock the door. So again, there's that message of Spirit is knocking at this door saying, hey, Virgo, the key's right there. Lift the chin up. Let's go. Just put it in the door and open the door and see what we have for you. Because right above it, huge indications of new love. Holy smokes. Because it's the Ace of Cups. All I'm going to say is it is a offering that Spirit wants to bring through into your life that is going to be pleasing to you. Okay? The Ace of Cups. Also divinely inspired new love, but also just a loving offer from Spirit. And with this, it is regarding your pentacles. So this is building with somebody, collaborating, could be on a work front or again, another person. But it is the 3 of Pentacles is like you're being appreciated for what you work you put forward, and you appreciate others. It's all like a very good collaboration with others that is part of this new beginning that is going to assist you and bring you to being very independent with your money, your material realm. You're going to feel very like secure within yourself, financially, materially, okay? So there is this opportunity. What more, Spirit, can you tell us about this Ace of Cups opportunity? What do my Virgos need to know as they're in this time of, you know, considering things in their life, I guess, right? I'm seeing that. Oh, and the Virgo new moon, we're still in that energy. This is like the day after. This is September 3rd. So there is always that too of like, that makes a lot of sense then with what's coming out is the Hanged Man, is that reconsideration of where you've putting your energy and where you want to put it going forward. Moving forward, as we're clarifying, the Lovers on the bottom of the deck again. I'm not even going to say it. If you've been watching this far from the beginning of the video, you know. 2 of Pentacles over, repeat card of King of Swords. All right. So I feel like There's also a big indication here of deciding on something that has come through for you, or that you may want to come through for you, or something, yeah, that will be coming through. So you're deciding amongst, I feel like you're juggling a whole lot of things in your life right now as well, Virgo. Could be a lot of emotions at play for you. And this is underneath the King of Swords. I just feel like Spirit is saying to kind of, with this King of Swords coming up twice, I'm intuiting that Spirit is asking you to get into that logic, get into, I know you're so good at that, Virgo, right? The left brain is like, get into the practicality versus the emotionality at this point in time. Some other tarot readings, Spirit's like, drop into your heart, feel forward. In this reading right here, it looks like you're saturated in emotion, and okay, take as resonates, but you're coming out of something that's caused you to be up in the headspace. But in terms of deciding forward what's best for you and being able to see the opportunities around you, is to advocating for yourself, okay, communicating, standing for yourself, healthy boundaries. But it really is about being very clear in your thinking. So with all this, juggling many things and being caught up in the mind, Spirit, how can they have that clear thinking? Like, what more do you want to say to Virgo to assist them forward? Okay. Okay. So Spirit is showing me that two sword energies. Wow. And more swords with the Justice card at the bottom of the deck. Spirit's trying to bring in truth and justice, trying to make things right and balanced in your life. And as I say that, the Temperance card here is showing me that things are out of balance currently, or you might be feeling them to be out of balance, which also plays in with that Two of Pentacles. It's like trying to find the balance. Well, things may have been out of balance, and Spirit once again is really reiterating with this new opportunity. And pardon the lighting, I'm just going to keep going, I'm not sure what happened, but Spirit is indicating to really be clear and also have those healthy boundaries to, again, I'm getting that speak your truths, advocate for yourself for whatever is going on, in order to support this new beginning coming in, because that is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is about showing up in new ways. Okay, so this may be a time, maybe you're not used to advocating for yourself. You're not used to, showing up so firm and strong in your boundaries with those around you. And maybe with those, you love even. But I feel Spirit saying it's time. And that is ultimately what's going to bring in that justice for you, right? So let's move forward in what is coming towards you, Virgo, and what do you most need to know in terms of guidance forward, Spirit? What do my Virgos who are resonating with this reading most need to know? Thank you. Take a leap of faith. It's safe to take a risk. Remember at the very onset of the reading, I was talking about if you were thinking about going for something and it just, Spirit pulled it out of me, like, go for it. We have the Fool card, which is the very beginning of the major arcana in the tarot. So it is like the absolute, like, fresh start. And I am seeing that here, as we've seen with the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Page of Swords. There's something new Spirit's trying to encourage you to action forward on. Okay, but it does require that fresh, new, childlike, it's almost this childlike excitement of going on a new adventure. Like, here we go. Now, in order to be in this energy, we do need to let go of that very long, painful past. Okay, that's why this is coming through. Is I feel like if some of you, I'm to say, if some of you are still contemplating, like, can we make that work? Can that? It's just going to tie you up in a spider web. Like, it's not meant to go forward. This was meant for a season and a lesson for those resonating, okay? And you're being encouraged to leap into the unknown. The Fool has no idea where the Fool is going. That's why they call it the Fool. But it's the Fool's journey that you're embarking on now. And that comes with a lot of exciting things. Things may move quickly for you as well as you do fall into this energy. On the base of the deck right here, we have the 5 of Wands with the 8 of Wands. So that is telling me that, yeah, you may have, I'm really sensing this as internal, although it could be some external, but I'm feeling like internal conflict around this, pursuing this, going forward into something. But Spirit is saying to, channel all of your energy of what you want to create going forward. What is your vision moving forward for yourself, and channel all this energy, almost like that's a bullseye. If that were a target, channel and focus all those that passion energy forward into one direction, and it's going to start opening doors for you. Okay. This also could be communication for some where it's causing some conflict, but you are being called to release and move forward with the Fool's energy. Okay. So I'm just going to ask Spirit for a little bit of clarity. If there's anything else, in fact, that Spirit wants to tell you about that Fool's energy before we wrap up and move into the love reading. Okay, Virgo. All right. Well, I just heard Spirit has spoken. It is the Judgment card. There is a major fated point in time happening in your life. When we fight the natural flow of a current, you know how powerful water is? We try and fight that, we're just going to be like sucked under that undertow, right? Spirit's like, let's not get yourself into that. So like there is a major judgment call happening to help bring a rebirth here into your life. Spirit has spoken. I know it's harder than it sounds. It's easy to say it. I get it. And definitely my heart goes out to you. If you're in this situation, and I myself have been there. But with this judgment, it is, again, showing me that it's going to involve moving away from some chaotic energy of the past, some challenges. And there's going to be someone in your life, I feel it in a soulmate type energy, whether it's romantic or otherwise. Soulmates can be our children, our mother, doesn't matter, a friend, whatever, or romantic, whatever it is. A soulmate energy is going to be assisting you in moving out of this chaos. And, I just kind of feel that sense of just like exhale and surrender, and just like really lean on those that are there to support you and just let them kind of carry you. I'm really getting that sense with this card. You see how this man is helping this woman and child move away from these chaotic waters into the calmer waters. She's being assisted right now, and she is just simply letting them take her into the flow, right? Into what's next. And it's almost, I really get that essence of surrender with it. So a beautiful message here for you. Very, very poignant, powerful message. I'm going to end our general reading there. I do hope you got something from that, Virgo. Thank you for being here, as well as a way to give back to the collective, to my viewers, to thank you for being here. I am offering for the month of September a free 45-minute private reading with me. It will be recorded, and to be eligible, simply... Well, firstly, I welcome you to subscribe, so ensure that, and then like and comment on this video or any video, sun, moon, rising, doesn't matter, in the month of September, and you will be entered to win the 45-minute reading with me. Again, just my way of showing an appreciation to the collective. I love connecting with all of you here on the channel. I am moving into our love reading right now, so those of you who know me, I do like to take one clearing, cleansing breath just before I get going. So I will do that now for just a quick cleanse shuffle. So those of you who are seeking guidance in any kind of relationship, romantic or otherwise, seeking clarity, we're going to go into that right now. So one breath here. Virgo in love, Spirit. What is surrounding my Virgos, and what do they most need to know for those perhaps seeking clarity in this area maybe having some challenges or struggling. For my Virgos, thank you. For my Virgos in love, well, wow, okay. Whoa, holy, 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 Hannah. Okay, I'm excited to share. Ow, what just came out? Repeat cards, of course. I always say it. A lot of the general bleeds into the love reading. Now, what I'm seeing right here is it's showing me that you're in a time of transition, which we already got a sense of with the general reading, with the death and rebirth card. You're going through a shift. Remember, you were shifting into that Fool's energy, but here in how it's affecting in love is that here you are, that Hanged Man, taking a pause, getting some perspective for yourself, trying to see life or things or a relationship in a new way. Around some kind of Ace of Cups opportunity that has or will shortly be arriving for you. But I feel like a lot of you already perhaps know this opportunity in love here. The Ace of Cups is a divine blessing that's been given to you. Now, this could also be something you're transitioning through. What I'm saying is that you are, with the Magician and Ten of Cups, you are in this process being prepared in manifesting your ultimate wish fulfillment in love. The Ten of Cups is your ultimate emotional fulfillment. It is happy home, happy family, everything just, it's feeling right. It's balance, like whether or not you have kids, the kids are playing here in the card. Everything is like, at peace, and it's like your heart is full. And that is the same as this Ace of Cups. It's like the cup is full, and it in the tarot, this cup never ceases to yield more overflowing beautiful emotions of love. It's unending love. So there is I feel you are firstly manifesting this into your life, and if you feel you're in it already, this connection is going through some kind of transition. What would you like to say to clarify this, Spirit? Manifesting. 10 of Cups, no way. Oh my gosh. The repeat of the 10 of Cups, happy home, happy family, ultimate emotional fulfillment, with no less than the Devil at the bottom of the deck, and the Hierophant, which is indicating this is talking about a connection that is of a higher level commitment. It's not just somebody you've dated a few times, or just sort of seeing them, not sure. This is like, no, it's a higher level commitment around this, obviously, with this 10 of Cups. Now, with this Devil card here, I feel like this is why something is being contemplated with the Hanged Man. And that's why there is a shift happening, because there is this higher level commitment where it is a soul learning, massive soul growth opportunity here for both of you in this connection. And the Devil card is just a card of attachment, feeling bound. Some may actually, for some, it may be that there's addictions involved. But it can be trauma bonds. It's an unhealthy attachment. There's something that's been unhealthy in a higher level commitment, okay, where you were like expecting it to be and go forward to the 10 of Cups. Okay, we're getting somewhere with Spirit here. Can I have one more, Spirit, on this 10 of Cups? Yeah, I was seeing the Ace of Wands or Ace of Swords there. So the Lovers. I mean, Spirit is definitely reiterating here of the higher level type connection. This is definitely like divinely guided, this connection. But things, it's like there's a closing out of a cycle in this connection. I definitely feel like what that can mean is different for everybody watching, because it's not a personal reading. The closing out could be, it didn't yield what you wanted it to, when you thought it was a 10 of Cups. And for some, it is a closing of a chapter, and you're moving through into, because the Death card is also a transforming energy, right? But there's definitely been something unhealthy. So I'm going to go more into what the guidance is on that. And then we have the Strength card, which is, Spirit is saying, like, right now is a time to really have courage, have strength, have faith. What is the guidance around this Devil card? And tell me more about that, Spirit, and why it's here. Okay, wow. Well, we have the same thing that happened in the General, I believe, which was the Three of Swords in reverse. Something also might have caught you off guard a little bit with this Seven of Wands in the bottom of the deck, feeling like having to defend oneself perhaps to some extent. But there is, with this heart healing that you've been going through, there is a really beautiful, positive new beginning. Like I keep saying, that Spirit's trying to bring forward here, as we saw the Ace of Cups, as we see the World card, these two 10 of Cups. So I'm really feeling to say is like to not give up on yourself, regardless of your situation, to keep faith, like hold the faith for love either way in your life, to not close up the heart. Wow. And we have the World card again. So we're moving into the closing of this cycle. Those resonating are probably feeling this already. You're moving from one world into another, one chapter into another. And, for some of you, there could be, travel involved in your life right now. There could be different opportunities that are coming up. That could be also, could be a part of a decision process of moving. Do I move away from this? So the World card with the Empress and the Six of Swords. Now we had the Six of Swords in the general reading, which is moving away into calmer waters, and someone being there to help you. And because Spirit has something new, again, I keep saying it with this Empress card, there is this essence of creation energy that's really surrounding you right now, Virgo, especially looking back on that Magician card here. All it's going to take is a little bit of action forward and a little bit of belief from you. There is like a verse in the Bible that's coming to me, something about a mustard seed, right? The faith of a mustard seed or something that can make miracles happen kind of thing. And that's sort of I don't know why it comes to me, but it's the sense I'm getting here is like, it just takes a little bit of action, a little bit of faith and belief from you, and taking that first step forward. And you're going to watch the energies just like move you. And there is really this essence of surrender, as I'm seeing with the Six of Swords and that Hanged Man. There is this like, you can rest in the knowing that things are working for you behind the scenes. Spirit, look at that. You shuffle this way. What else, Spirit, would you like to say with this Empress, Six of Swords, the World? Any further guidance for my Virgos to close out this love reading? Very interesting, Virgo. Last call. We might just go right into the Oracle card, I suppose. That's what I'm feeling. So to close out this reading, Spirit, whoops, there we go. For my Virgos, there it is. Thank you. 6th chakra. So our third eye, using our intuition in moving forward, the third eye chakra supports our inner sight and intuitive abilities. So that's like very much in line with that Hanged Man, in the sense where you're taking a step back, a pause to really try to assess and see things in a different perspectives. And I'm going back to that initial Oracle card of the general reading that we had for Virgo, which is this and that are true. So sometimes we can get really confused in the mind of what is right. But that's when we, using our, we call sixth sense, but it's our sixth chakra, is our intuitive knowing, like consider it your like gut sense, right? That is giving you that inner sight to know how to proceed. But again, I do feel like there's an underlying energy that is trying to move you into, you know, your wish fulfillments, moving you into a beautiful new beginnings here with all the new beginning cards and that we've seen come out. So Virgo, I will leave it there. Thank you so much for being here. Again, if you'd like a free reading with me, I have a special offer for all of my subscribers, my viewers, as a thank you for the month of September. All you have to do is, well, I welcome you to subscribe if you've enjoyed this. And then simply after that, just like and comment on any video, whether it's a comment or a favorite emoji, and I'll be sure, then I'll know who you are. I can make sure you're in the draw, and I'll be announcing the winner at the end of the month. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here and being patient with the lighting. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but you know, we got through it, and we'll see you on the next video.